Congratulations, you are the winner.
Listen to those pipes. That was absolutely mega on Sunday. They actually had two pipers and two drummers on stage. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, how are we? Are we good? Death talks about gigs, yes. It was cool. Hello. Very, very, very good. So apologies for not being here on Sunday, but I was up to bigger and better things. Hello, half AFK. You're on a bus. How on earth is the airship captain on a bus? Unheard of. Crazy, crazy. Welcome in, Camille. Welcome in, Lily. Welcome in, Kay. You try parking an airship in touche, Camille, touche. You're super upset today. Oh my God, don't tell me. Something's happened with the house. Please don't tell me. Oh my God. Kerry, this house is absolutely cursed. What on earth? The English system sucks so badly. So badly. You can't do that in Scotland. When you say you're buying a house in Scotland, you're buying a house. You can't then just get halfway down it and then think, you know what? Nah, I don't really want it anymore. Couldn't be more fed up if I'd tried. Indeed. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all, Kerry. It's ridiculous. Doesn't quite work like that, okay? Because money won't have exchanged hands. But the way the Scottish system works, as soon as you say to the estate agent that you are putting an offer in and the offer's been accepted, then you've effectively bought the house. You cannot back out of it, or you will suffer severe financial penalties. Hello, Banshee. How are you? Decided to just not move to our town anymore, apparently. They should pay a bond for reserving the house and then you have to forfeit. Yeah, doesn't work like that under Scottish or English legal system. After they paid for a survey and searches, that's crazy. Distraught, Act 3 of E33. Yes, indeed. Yes, I know exactly where you are. It's not fun. Have you made the decision yet? Have you made the choice? Or have you not got to the choice yet? Hello, Pemmy. How are you? Are you good? Well, Kerry, hopefully we can cheer you up, but I'm really sorry to hear that. Not made the choice, just been freed. Okay, no problem. Don't remind me about E33, but you know what you're going to do. Okay. Good. We'll not say anything more on it until you've actually done it. At least you know that it's coming up. But yes, sorry to hear that, Kerry. Luckily, my boss is fab and let me work from home today. Good. That's good. That is very, very good. Yes. That's probably the only good thing about it. Yeah, Sunday wasn't here. Went to see Bleed From Within in the Barras in Scotland, in Glasgow. Was absolutely fab night. Big hometown gig for the boys. You've never seen 5 grown men with bigger cheesy grins for a full 90 minutes. It was awesome. They just literally stood on stage grinning from ear to ear for 90 minutes. It was so good. A look of slight disbelief on their face as well. But it was exceptionally hot in the room. Very, very, very hot. Mad. Absolutely mad. But we made it. Made it through. So that starts off our next few months of gigs. So we've got Hanaby at the end of this month. And then we've got Bad Omens in November. And then we've got Vukovi in January. And then we've got Deftones in February. And then we've got Prodigy in April. So looking for a gig for March. If somebody could just fill in that gap, that would be fantastic. We'll take December off because Christmas and that. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I never started the Gamba. There we go. Never started the Gamba. Silly boy. Bring more despair to... bring more despair to Kay. Right, we're off. We're off and running. It's rigged anyway. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, is it, Kerry? Yes. Yeah, so busy for gigs. Banshee and I haven't been to. You're a grumpy koala, yeah. We haven't been to gigs for so long. It was about April, I think, was the last one I've been to. So it's been a long haul to get to where we are. But yeah, it's good. A good few coming up in the next few months. So I am super chuffed. The only problem is they're mostly all on Sundays, so it's going to affect streaming at some point. And I think the other one's on a Friday, so that's going to affect stream as well. But we'll get there. We will get there. What else did I have to say? We hit 875. 875 followers. Hit that offline. And I tend to get more followers offline than I do online. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how on earth this actually works. Maybe I just shouldn't stream anymore. And just see the follower count go up. Because every time I stream, I tend to lose somebody. And when I'm not streaming, people follow me. Maybe it's the thought of following me that is good. And then they see the harsh reality of it and they think, nah, why did I hit the follow button? I'm an idiot. So they then unfollow later on. But yes, that was brilliant. 875 we have hit. So the next milestone, I can't believe I'm going to say this. The next milestone for us is 900 followers. Who would have thought way back when that I would be chasing down 900 followers? I removed my 2 other monitors and I'm down to just 1. This feels illegal indeed. Yeah, I couldn't fathom actually. In fact, what I was toying with, because my partner, after I bought this ring for our anniversary, thank you, Camille. Hopefully it will be, but let's just concentrate on the 900 first. We'll get to 900. Banshee will do the 1000, and then we will follow it in our own time. But my partner keeps Summer's running better for the death campaign than me. I just try to grind Ban's gears, indeed. You'll both do it in no time. Yeah, well, a Banshee's only about 30, 35 or something away from 1,000 now. So she will definitely chase that down, I would think, before Christmas. I would like to do it before my 3rd affiliate anniversary, which is in April next year. If I could be at 1,000 for my 3rd affiliate anniversary, then that would be fantastic. That's my target. 900, if I can get to 900 by Christmas and 1,000 by April for my 3rd affiliate anniversary, that would be cool. And then I'll just stop. I'll quit at that point. That'll be my milestone. That'll be my stopping point. It's done. That's it. Never thought I'd get anywhere near that. So let's just stop now. Quit while we're ahead. Insane though. Absolutely insane. So yes, that's the next milestone we're chasing down. What else? Such a mood, indeed. I'm very surprised, Camille, that I've actually managed to stick at it for almost 2.5 years, let's say. Not that I don't enjoy it, but my mind normally transfers to another hobby or something. You know, I do a hobby for about a year, 2 years, and then think, you know what, I quite fancy doing that. But I think I've probably invested. Honestly, sometimes I look back and I'm like, indeed. People would miss you too much, Camille. That's the thing. They would miss your highly entertaining streams. If people aren't following Camille, please go and do so now. Not flexing. I'm basically saying I've got a problem. I've got a problem with not being able to concentrate on something for more than a couple of years because I then find something else that I think's super interesting and off I go and have a go at that. Please don't follow me. Camille, that is absolutely, that is possibly one of the funniest things you've ever said in your life. My God. If there was a definition of shy in the dictionary, it is definitely not Cam's face that's there. Absolutely not. But yes, absolutely fantastic stream. Is old Captain Camille there, or maybe not so old, definitely, but Camille is bigger than all of us combined. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow. Someone followed Camille. That's crazy. Who did that? Yes, you've guaranteed some entertainment there, Lily. Especially, I have to say, Camille's. I've been in a diet. Okay. Fantastic. Camille's streams in themselves are fantastic. But I love Camille's streams with Seri on a Sunday. It is so funny. That is proper peak Sunday morning entertainment or Sunday lunchtime entertainment, depending on where you are. They are so good together. Hello, Parto. How are you? Nice to see you here. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your morning is doing well. Hopefully you've recovered from PAX. Last week I thought she called someone a nose. Well, it's not the first time that there's been a miscommunication. Milfstone. Is it? Yes, that's half the fun. But the thing that always makes me, I'll never let you live that down. No. At least I've stopped playing the clip every time you appear. Thank you, Lily. That noise never ceases to make me think. I'm all right. PAX was fairly full on. Good. When anybody goes into Lurk now, I'm like, oh God, why did I put that noise on? Because I can never remember where it's coming from. It sounds like something's shut down somewhere. Oh, you mean that Milfstone? Indeed. Yes. I am slightly nervous, I have to say, at the moment, because anybody that was here on Friday night, and it was very late on, so there probably weren't a huge amount of you there late on, but I suffered an encoder error on the stream. And literally OBS went, no, I'm not working anymore. Thanks very much. You cannot stream a game. And that was that. Now, in fairness, it was 20 to 1 in the morning. So it was probably telling me, you need to go to bed now. However, I was a little bit concerned that it just did that out of the blue, and I've got no idea why. And then earlier tonight, I was testing a game because I thought I might want to play it tonight. And that thing happened where my AIO and all the fans started to blink red, which tends to suggest the CPU struggling and it wants to shut the computer down. So fingers crossed, everybody, that it's not going to get to that point, and whatever's going on in my PC's brain at the moment decides that it's just going to let me go for a while. It won't be a hugely late stream tonight anyway, because I've got work in the morning. But yes, I should really just shut up and get on with the demos. We've got a few demos to play. Obviously, it's Next Fest. So demo time. I've got a bunch of them. I'm not entirely sure what order I'm going to play them in, and how I want to handle it. I don't really know how long some of them last. I've checked most of them to see if they're going to put an undue amount of pressure on my GPU. Some of them look a little bit ropey, but we'll give them a go because they look fairly decent in terms of being a demo. I think the thing with demos, you're always taking a bit of a risk that they're so under-optimized at the demo stage that people sort of almost say, well, it'll get fixed when we actually get to the final bit of the game. So let's not worry terribly much about the demo at this point. But with Next Fest now being a fairly popular thing that recurs, 4 times a year, it's becoming more, I think for me, it's becoming more and more for a developer to actually make sure that their game's optimized, because this is a real shop front. People are streaming more demos now as well. So if you've kind of stuffed up the optimization of your game and it either crashes stream or it lags stream or streamers having problems, then they're going to be quite vocal about that, and people might be a little bit gun shy about picking the game up. So yes, I am very good about putting games into categories. I don't just leave it on games and demos because I don't think that's fair. I mean, to each their own, obviously. Whoever's doing the stream, it's up to you whether you want. But I think devs need to get feedback, want feedback. I think PRs want to get feedback, and it's far easier for them to find the game if you put it into the correct category, as opposed to just leaving it on games and demos and not. And the other thing that really irritates me, I have to say, is you go into streams where it's got games and demos, and you sit there, you've got no idea what game it is. It's never mentioned until you get to the very end of it. Now, I suppose you can rewind the stream to see what's going on, but you obviously couldn't do that beforehand. So that is a gripe of mine, I have to say. People who stream demos and smaller games and just leave the category as games and demos, and you've got no clue what's happening. Because you can see something that you quite like, but you don't really want to be constantly saying to the streamer, "What's this game? What's this game?" Because there's enough idiots do that in stream without reading the title. So yeah, I think the PRs also really appreciate it if you change the category as well. And if there's a category there, obviously, then not every demo has a category. But I think, from my point of view, we should. It's just the project manager in me. It needs to be put into a little box and highlighted and tagged to make sure that it's in a neat position for people to find it should they want it. And the number of times that's dragged a dev into the stream because they've been waiting to see. I feel like a pin message can be a good yeah, absolutely, definitely. But a lot of people that I drop in by, especially horror streamers, tend not to do that. They just play the game and then they play another game and then they play another game, and it's like, what are you playing? Is there any? Because horror games can look quite similar as well. So there's a bit of that. But yeah, that's just a small gripe from myself. But it's probably a me thing more than anything else. Howsoever, I got a few to play tonight, and we'll go. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like doing it because you know yourself, Camille. People do tend to come in, not read any kind of title, and just immediately say, "What are you playing? What is this?" You're like, just read the title. It says it in the title. It's actually in the category as well. Don't just crash in and say, yeah. It's kind of it's a pet peeve of mine. Yes, I am playing Peak with my friends. It's peak time. Let's go. Let's play Peak. What game's this? Well, it's happened more than once here where I've said, "Could you read the stream title back to me, please?" Maybe this is why I haven't broken 1,000 yet. However, I'd like to get 1,000 people that are capable of reading and comprehend English, rather than 10,000 people who go, "What are you playing? What are you playing?" You're setting the bar very high. Well, I know, yeah, but you stuck about. Everybody in here stuck about, so that makes me happy. That makes me happy. So, what have we got to play? I'm going to probably start with the Reanimal demo. Now, Reanimal, as some of you may know, is the game that has been made by the Little Nightmares devs. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 devs left the studio and the IP behind. I can only read sometimes. That's why I'm not always... Sometimes you can spell as well, Camille. English in my Scottish person stream, indeed. So, yes, I think I'll start with that. I'm one of us. Not sure how that translates to not being able to spell, but anyway, I'll give you that one. So that's why it's better than Little Nightmares 3 than Little Nightmares 3 is. Probably. I don't know. I've tried to keep myself away from Little Nightmares 3. God knows it's been hard because the entire internet seems to have moved off Silent Hill F, and your screen's on 1% brightness because your battery is dying. You can't see. Okay. Right. Excuses duly noted, Cam. Excuses duly noted. Yeah, I've tried to keep myself spoiler free of Little Nightmares. I played the demo and I thought this is okay. But the demo obviously was like a 15-20 minute slice of the game, which I think is the start of the game. That's what happened. Good, noted. Do you want... In fact, I'll do that. Right. Is that good enough for you, Cam? I've now pinned it so everyone can see it. Yes. So that could be why it is Parto. Yeah. They left after 1 and 2 and went and did Reanimal. You're satisfied. Good. So yes, as I say, I've tried not to watch anything about it, but I know Wade's been playing it and he hasn't been. I'm not bullying Camille. Camille's more than capable of standing up for herself. Camille is far sharper than I am. Camille knows that she's far sharper than I am. Half a year of annoying you. What a pleasure. Thank you so much, Raven. 6 months? That's crazy. How on earth have you been here for 6 months?
Ravenhill has made another deposit on augmentations. They've been saving for 6 months. Totally not a scam. Half a year of annoying you. What a pleasure.
Indeed, indeed. I don't want to stand up. I'm on a bus. Indeed. And you're not particularly small either. So it's not like people would, if Kay stood up on a bus, people wouldn't know. It would just look like she was shifting in her seat. But you're slightly above average height, aren't you? So you don't want to be standing up. You'll bang your head. Right. Where was I? I am just that special. Indeed. Yeah. I can't... It seems mad. Perry is about to make a joke about you standing up. Ooh. Thank you so much. A hype train. My God, not a hype train. Thanks for acknowledging I am of slightly average height. I appreciate that.
Has made another deposit on augmentations. They've been saving for 12 months. Totally not a scam. Bimmy is about to make a joke about me standing up and it didn't make a difference.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't recall who dragged me here to. Yes. You appreciate it. I'm glad you appreciate it, Camille. I'm all heart, I'm all here for the Camille Appreciation Society. I can direct my nonsense towards Kay because she throws it back at me as fast as I give it to her. So, yes. Have we done is the Gamba done? Before I get any further into I am all over the place tonight. Hello, Stinker. I was waiting for Stinker to do his thing. Hold on, are you bullying Kay now? Kay and I don't bully each other. It's just it's our mutually.
Stinky.
There we go. It's our mutual language. Hellos, just doing the work, lurks. Nice, Sky. There we go. Indeed. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Hope work goes well. How are you, Stinker? Are you good? Nice to see you in. I've got you. Oh, I see. Is this an Asian thing? Are you banding against me now? I'm going to get myself cancelled tonight, aren't I? I leveled up my nerd score by buying a whole ass record player just to listen to the Lord of the Rings music. What can I say? Well done, Raven. Quick. Change the subject quickly. Quickly. Yes. Slaughter. Calling the Asian short. Unbelievable. I never said that at all. Hello, Ace. How are you? You will return later. Nice. Are you good, Ace? Nice to see you in. Hopefully you're having a decent day. Are you at work? Or are you on your break at work? Or are you at home? Wrong. I was about to make a joke. Camille sitting on top of a bus because she's shy. Indeed. Okay, we are short together and we both have clear brain damage. That's far worse than anything I have ever said to you, Kay. I'm tall enough. I will protect you. Today's my day off. I'm good. How are you? Kay is currently getting on a plane to Belgium. Hilarious. It's all going off. It's all going off tonight. That's a cool emote. A dog with a gun. I like that. better than a cat. But going, all jokes, Kay, only one of us was diagnosed. So you're saying that Kay actually has undiagnosed brain damage? Is that what you're trying to say? How tall are you, Camille? I think Camille said she was 5'7". Is that? Yeah, I am going to go 1.69. See, this is how you know Camille's European. She doesn't talk in feet and inches. She talks in metrics. Although, Pemmy, you probably understand that better because you're in Finland as well. And drop some apologies bits in our chat. Slightly below average then. A little taller than me. Camille is almost tall. Okay. Ruthless. 69 is funnier than 5'7". I'm just trying to pack my goddamn house and there's a drive-by. Indeed, yes. So you were worried about going to the beach, Kay. You've actually been assaulted in your own house. Shocking behaviour tonight. It's all gone off. It's all gone. Maybe I should go away a bit more often. Maybe I should only stream once a week. Or maybe Camille should be in a bus more often. Because that has been the instigator of all this nonsense. Camille being on a bus with her phone on 1% brightness. Anyway, Gamba. Is everybody finished with the Gamba? Let's go over to the casino. I will come back later. Going to listen to one more LP, then come back. No, not a problem at all. Oh, tell you what, nobody did Spawn either, did they? Anyway, let's do this. Let's have a quick look. Still looking. Hi, Ace. Okay, so we have we've got 2 people for Strawberry Dreams. We've got nobody for Ultra Rosa. You're about to get off the bus. Are you going home, Camille, or are you going into town? Are you going somewhere nice, or are you getting back to your house for your dinner, etc.? I kind of want to know which way you're going. And Kate, you're the absolute worst at being tall, but you wee shorties make the best gremlins, and we know we are superior, don't we? Yeah, here he goes. He's trying to backpedal now. He's trying to backpedal now. At 8:30 p.m, I'm going home. Well, I didn't know. You might have been going out. You might have been doing some fancy thing that you do. You might have been on one of your hustles, as you call them, which I've never really gone into in too much detail because I'm kind of scared to work out what the other hustles are. You're going home. Is Camdy at home? Is he going to have your dinner ready? Or are you going to have something? Or is he working? Right. Anyway, we've got, what have we got? 2 people for Strawberry Dreams. No people for Ultra Rosa. It's not backpedaling. It's distracting while I find a bunker. He better have your dinner ready. Okay. We've got 1 for Peachy Keen. We've got 2 for Ultra White. And we've got 1 for Ultra Zero. Okay. Right, here we go. Oh. I can't believe how bad you lot are at gambling. About to lose power. Enjoy your stream. Thank you so much for dropping by, Camille. Pleasure as always. Please enjoy your dinner. Say hi to Candide. Choose the outcome. It is indeed Ultra Rosa. There we go. Complete the prediction. The bank wins again. I need to get a sound redeem for that. I don't think I heard my sound command. Let me try. It definitely worked. I heard it.
Hey, Stinky!
I heard it. I might have to boost the volume on it, though. I definitely did hear it, though. Right. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Good. Right, what will we do here? You will live forever. Indeed. Right, I think what we'll do... We'll go back here. We'll go back here at the moment. And I think I'll run the ads now. Because I have... Where am I? Yes, I've already yapped for over half an hour. So I'll run the ads. We'll do a Be Right Back. I'll go for a pee, and then we'll get into the demos and see how many we can get through. There's a couple that I really want to play, and a couple that I think could play if time dependent. I just don't know how long they are. They all are, so we'll just need to play it by ear. These are all going to be horror demos tonight. At some point, I might do other types of demos. I don't know. We'll see how we get on and how many times I stream this week. I'll definitely streaming, obviously, tonight. I'll definitely stream on Friday. Little bit dubious about Thursday at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. And then I'll be back, obviously, on Sunday again. So that's kind of the way it's going to pan out this week. So it could be Friday, Sunday. It could be Thursday, Friday, Sunday. We'll just see how we get on. But tonight is going to be all sort of horror, stroke mystery, stroke darkness type demos. Right, let's go and do the BRB screen, and I will go for a pee, and I shall see you in a bit. Don't come tomorrow. Bit presumptuous that was going to happen anyway. Who's here? Who's the dude? Is this our mum? Oh, yeah. It's me. Where's the gas station? I wonder where it could be. It would be really useful if there was some sort of marker or something that actually showed you where the gas station was. I need to get back into this Wilder's house. Something's up. Yes. And this is where I remember that we had to try and sneak round the back. Nobody heard that. I never said it. How am I going to leave this place? Indeed. She's doing the pose again. Do you think that was like a party? If it was a stag do. Oh dear. Absolutely brilliant. Shocking. So sussy, so sussy. Here, is Steve coming? Please let Steve come. I like Steve. Hello, Steve.
You should have seen the look on your face, you absolute pussy.
I don't think this is going to be terribly great out here. That wasn't... Oh, dude. Runaway door. Ah! Foiled. Downstairs, probably. You son of a gun. That was quite a good one. Ho, that is some outfit. Your hair is clashing so bad. What the hell?
Shark.
Whoa, dude. Do you think he polishes his head? Okay, do smacky bum bum again. Right, let's go. Let's go. Where are we? Thank you so much. How are you? Are you good? Hello, Kaz. Now, hang on a minute. How do I say? BBC delivery. There we go. Thank you so much. I am very pleased to see you. Right, we're going to play Hang on a minute.
Listen, you idiot.
Hang on a second. Grumpy. Give me 2 seconds. I was just going to say we are going to play. Just because you said Mary Chocolate. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. I was going to say all follows are anonymous, so feel free to lurk or speak, whichever you find. But I kind of know what you. I kind of know it was you now. Right, we're going to play this demo, Reanimal. This is by the same studio that did Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So there's probably going to be a bit of similarity. I don't know terribly much about it. The demo, I think, only sort of popped up on Steam a couple of days ago. Somebody might tell me differently, but I seem to remember looking for this because I was dead interested in getting hold of it. But yes, thank you. Is that Kay who's doing all that? Thank you, sis. Oh, thank you, Ace.
A serious disgrace just subscribed. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Ace. I appreciate your prime. Right. Let's go. Yes. Single player. New game. Let's do that. Yes. That was me trying out the graphical settings. So we should be okay where it is. Right, tell me if you can hear the game. Ooh, big ol'. Koala, you're going to get timed out tonight. Okay, you've been waiting to say that. Yeah, you're a dick. Can you hear the game? Somebody tell me they can hear the game, for God's sake. Okay, we is driving the boat. Yes, we can hear games. Thank you so much. Use left to steer. Yeah, I kind of worked that out as a. Yeah, she is what is called in this neck of the woods a worky ticket. My driving of the boat's almost as good as my driving of a car on the in games. Hang on a minute, I've lost control. I do not have control of this. Okay. The vibes are not cool here. Watch you don't fall in! Whoa! What the heck? That's no way to say thank you. Hello, Dan. Right, the two of you are getting timed out.
I thought you were dead.
Can we pin this? What? What's this game? Okay. Am I going? Oh, this looks terrifying, actually. Okay, we've got a buddy. Let's go. Am I going? Let's go. Hello? Oh. It does have a distinct Little Nightmares feel to it. Just in terms of aesthetic. Ooh. Very Lord of the Rings. Okay. Do I want to be going up here when there's rocks falling into the... Ooh. You're trying not to look. Alright, so I can control the... I'll go this way. Okay. Righty. I take it I've just gone around a big circle there. Oh, God. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, PC. Okay. I'm not going round here. Hello, Rye. How are you? Thank you for the lurk. Okay. This is... I might have to... Just 2 seconds here. I'm just going to put the settings down because it's obviously struggling a little bit. Let's go to medium. Okay. I love the fog effect. It's pretty cool. But it's exceptionally... It is... Okay, we're coming up to land. Right. I'm assuming we should be on land. Press Y to interact. Okay. 16! Another 16. Ooh. A key. Nice. What else can we get? What other goodies? What other loots? One of these had better not be a mimic. I'm always nervous about opening things like cases and suitcases and chests. After you play Dark Souls, you're terrified of opening stuff like that. Okay. I like the way he pushes, like, properly. I like the commitment there. Righty. Where are we going? Up here? Come on in. Catch up. Catch up. Where's your light? Put your light on. Can I not... Okay. Oh, I don't like the fact that controller is... Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to start running because I want to say this is going to start again. Absolutely. Is it? Yes. See, naughty game. You tried to scam me there. Run, run, run. Trying to make me think that we were going to be okay. Ooh, okay. RB to equip your light source. Nice. Am I going this way then? LT to crouch. His basic movement speed's quite fast. I'm kind of scared that I'm going to run into something. At least your light doesn't go out when you move, when you go up a ladder. What's that? Huh? Who was that? Okay, back this way. Okay, I can get up here, but I can't get through there, so... let's go. Press Y to hoist. Okay. Boosty, let's go. Boosty! Right. Get this. I have to say, the movement feels very similar to Little Nightmare. There's just a slight floatiness to it. Which was always one of my complaints about Little Nightmares. I always felt that they could do with just being a little more... Okay, does this... Can I push this? No. I could always done with them having a little bit more heft to them. Okay, can I open this? Okay, we can go in here. Ooh. Should I be here? I don't think so. Doesn't look like I can go... Ooh, okay. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Look at me. I am Burb. I'm like an owl. That's cool. A little secret. I can't get down there though, can I? No, that was just there for as a secret. Nice. One secret discovered. The devs know what people want, and it's hats indeed. Weird hats. We need to look as weird as possible. Right, so we've gone the wrong... Well, we've gone the right way for weirdness, but we've gone the wrong way for the continuation of the game. I like the light source and everything, but as I say, it's it feels a little bit full. Ooh, hello.
I knew you would. You should leave. While you still can.
Can we open this? And this. Time for you to head to work. No bother. Thank you so much for dropping by, Parto. Always a pleasure. Hope your day goes well. Right, I can't go there. Ooh, I can go in here though. Can I? No, I cannot. I can't do... Right, so we're not going there. We're going up these steps. Righty. Oh, big hole. So we're not jumping across there. Okay. Weird. Why chair there? Whoa. There's my depth perception. Okay, so that's now rolling, which is not a great thing. It's got rid of the big hole, certainly, but it's not really helpful in terms of us getting across. I need to get over the other side. How do I get over the other side? Here? Or this way? Boosties! Okay. Right. So I presume I need to stop this with the... Okay. What does that mean? LB to call companion. I'm LBing. Why are you not coming, companion? Right. Whoa! God, that was close. Right, okay, we need to go this way. There's a plank sitting here, which I just noticed out the corner of my eye. It's a girder. A girder, as we say here. What Iron Brew's made of? Girders. Okay. So far, so no deaths, which is unusual, but we'll take it. Well, door we can open. Why are we peeping? Okay, let's go. No, 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 no. Oi, come here this way. Where are you going? Right. Oi, 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 oi. Don't get all wide now, just because you did a puzzle yourself. Do it. Okay. I can jump, so let's jump. Ooh. And then jump again. Ooh. And then take the ladder down, I presume. Kick that. In true Dark Souls fashion. Let's go. Catch you up, please. It looks like we'll have to go this way. Okay, in you go, in you go. We're all good, we're all good. Where are we going? Okay, hang on a minute. Let's just have a quick look up here because it's wanting you to go in that direction. Is there anything we can interact with here? We need to find more secrets. That's what we want. More secrets. Secret ways with no orcs. Come back. He's very considerate. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Bad nasty man. This way, maybe? Can we sneak through the doors? No, we can't sneak through the doors. We have to go the same way as the bad, nasty man. That's not good fun at all. Why would you make me do that? Assassin's Creed in it. If we're standing in the bushes, he can't see us. Okay. Ooh, ooh. How did he get through that door? He looked about 5 times the size of that door. I don't really feel that we should be going... Okay, let's squeezy through here. What the... Ah! What was going on there? Dude just squeezed himself through somebody's stomach. That's not good. Okay, first time I've ever plunged a toilet in a video game. What the... Seriously, dude? Do not get up and chase me, because if you do, I will not appreciate it. Okay, so I can't use that one there. That's not the right key. This is weird stuff. Okay, so... do I have to go back out here? Do we think? Maybe? There's somewhere else we need to go here. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What's this? Can we put this on here? Oh, okay. Right. Can we get on? There's a wheel missing. Sigh. Where is wheel? Where is wheel? Of course, wheel is not here. Wheel will be in some bad, nasty place with bad, nasty man. Okay, that's where the key is for then. Right. What put our light source on? Was it there? Yeah. Okay. This has a very bad feel about it. This feels like sort of like why are they all hanging? Given the fact that nothing has really chased us or done anything naughty since we started this, and we're what, 20 minutes into it? I have, as Han Solo said, a very bad feeling about this. What's this? I don't know why I would need to carry this exceptionally heavy thing in here. There's the wheel, anyway. Let's put that down, because I don't think that... I am slightly worried about this. I'm just gonna horse it. As soon as I get this, I am going. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Now, which way did we go? This way. Oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell. I hope they can't. Oh no, they can. That wasn't quite as scary as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Right, so you go on that end, I'll go on this end. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. These tracks are not clever. I'm going into a tunnel. I don't like the look of it. Keep your light on. Okay. Okay. Right. Boosties. I think. Huh? Do I need to get the... Okay. Need to be in the exactly the right space. Okay. There we go. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Right. Can I actually get a look in here before I go crashing down? Because sure as you know what, there's going to be... Oh. Who's that over there? Quick, 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 quick. And why are they running away from us? They must have superhuman strength by the fact that they're able to open that door by themselves. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's go. Quickly, 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 because I do not want to be hanging about in here. Not with these slippy slide. Hang on a minute. Oh, hell. I can't get back. Okay. Ooh. Right, let's go. Can I get out there? Can I get out there? How do I get out? Camera, could you catch up to me, please? Because I really need to find out how to get out of here. Okay, so I'm back down this way. I must be going out the same door, which doesn't seem sensible. Oh, there's not a door, even. Ooh, no. Okay, potato head guy. Which way is he going? Come in. Oh God. Okay. See, this is where it all comes unstuck. Having to be stealthy is never good. Right, okay. All goes horribly wrong when I have to stealth. Right, let's go. I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going. That's the thing. Oh, is there a door there? Can we get in here? No. Ah, hell. That could be costly. I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. That's the issue here. This is back to Little Nightmare stuff. I'm not entirely... I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. Which is not exactly helping me be super sneaky. Did he do well? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Was the vet nice? Right, let's run. Shoot. Wrong way. I'm so glad, Nat. That's brilliant news. Vet was so nice and patient with him. Good. I am so glad to hear that. That's brilliant. So we'll be quite happy to go back there again in the future. Amazing. Makes all the difference when you get a good vet. Right, where the hell am I supposed to be going here? That's very good news, Nat. You'll be a lot less stressed as well. I almost cried when they had to take him for blood work. The vet noticed and she took a moment to calm us. Good. Right, where the hell am I supposed to be going here? Right, okay, so that's a... It kind of feels like I should be crawling in through that. Ah, there. Right, I get you. Oh, God, don't jump out there. For God's sake. Right, let's get along here, because I'm not convinced these guys aren't going to start moving at some point. Okay. Oh, God. Right. This is exactly the same issue that I had with Little Nightmares. I find it so hard to try and work out 3D puzzles when I'm like running away from things and that. It's so... Alright, I'm with you. I used to be really good with blood work. But then when they found a liver tumour, I was getting a lot of blood work. And one time the nurse could draw blood and I got snapped 8 times for them. Now I'm petrified. Oh. Sorry, I know I've just gone quiet there for a minute, but... Oh! No! Ah. Good demo. Good demo. Yeah, that was fun. Although, I'm back to my... This is what happens to me. This was my big frustration with Little Nightmares. That I just... There's times when I just can't read what they're wanting me to look at. That depth perception thing becomes a bit of an issue. Which I'm not quite sure why, but I enjoyed that. That was... In terms of a demo, that was far more enjoyable than Little Nightmares 3 demo was. So yeah, that was good. Good fun. But Nat, I am so glad that happened. Lily, you were less than 10% of a menace there. Found fuses, found a crowbar, found red, so lights go out. Yeah, lights did go out. Creepy doll, creepy child. I don't know whether that constitutes, they were all creepy children then, so we'll call that as a... I don't think there was a mannequin in there. Visual jump scare, audio jump scare. There was whispering. White noise, a door did slam. Random wheelchair. There was a random wheelchair. We did search a basement. Me too. And all my TwitchCon prep, so just cleaning and packing left. Fantastic. That's good. Are you a packer the night before or a couple of hours before or... I don't think it was thunder and lightning. There wasn't a flickering torch. Random burbs. A couple of hours before, yeah. Well, it saves everything getting crushed. Do you roll everything? Random dead animal. There was a random dead human, so I'll call that. I did talk about that. Good. Right, let's see that. Okay. I can't believe we've got all them now. I've got 3 things in my bingo card. That's ridiculous. We've got a new follower, indeed. We've got 100 bits. There must be a founder in chat because Banshee's here. So are you going to stream tonight, Nat? Are you going to finish off Kingdom Hearts? Not a problem. Remember to listen to that Hanabi track and tell me what you think. But thank you for dropping by and updating the kitty situation. I'm just trying. Oh, yeah, I did die. Got caught a couple of times, and I suppose I was confused. I did have to pee before the game starts. I didn't forget to change category, although Kerry would have you believe that I did. A couple of people have been very close to being timed out. I have scratched my head as well. Okay. I think that's us at this point in time. Right. The second game that I want to have a look at is a game called Confidential Killings. This looks cool. Come on, you can manage it. Why aren't you showing up on OBS, you horrible game? Okay, reset game progress. Okay, why do you not want to show up on screen? Let us see. Game capture. Right. Don't know why that didn't want to work, but we're on now, which is great. Can you hear game? Just do, oh god, just make sure. Confidential killing. So that's coming through there, so you should be able to hear it. Yes. Okay, this is a kind of, it's a detective-y game, but I think it's based in the 80s in Hollywood. So, let's go. 18th December 1978 at 8 p.m. You are a dick. Ooh, okay. Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repose Street, close to my beat, up in the hills, so I got there fast. driver's dead. Looks like an accident, but something is not right. They requested a proper look. You collect clues by clicking on the underlined words. Then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Is the game too loud against my voice? Or is it okay? Crash, Lexington Street, Repo Street, driver. Look. Okay, so we've collected all 6 of 6 clues. I presume we then go to here. Patrol says there's been a car crash on Repo Street. The driver call came from high up, so I'm taking a look. Sweet. Okay, I kind of get it. It's okay, but I've got you turned down in case I wake smoke. Not a problem. During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills, 1 fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. You're all dicks tonight. You're all so funny. Ha ha ha. Alright. '18th December 1970, 9 PM. Okay, 2 seconds for it. I want to just... Continue. Right, okay. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? 4 of 4, so that's everything we need from there. Items. Walking to the store for snacks. Nice. Nothing better than a snack run. We need 25 clues here for a road trip. Standard issue torch. Useful for looking around during the night. What's this? A regular police badge. Name on it, David McCart. It seems like he is new to the force. Okay. Repo Street. A winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbours do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. I see. Must be more in here. Okay. Ooh, hello, sir. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. From his look, he was going somewhere very fast, and then came to an abrupt stop. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Okay, Frank, 50 grams. Okay, so this is a drug list. Ivy, Ray, Jack. Jackizzy owes 200. Okay. What am I missing on this bit of paper then? Okay. Right. Just as well I went back. Driver license. Fraser. What's that say? I think that says Bradley, maybe? Galway Street. Okay. 2 of 2. Anything else in the car? Logbox. He must have felt untouchable. He's not even trying to hide this stuff. It looks similar to cocaine, but it's not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. It's high-grade stuff, packaged and ready to be sold. A bottle of quality whiskey, but there's something floating inside. Some sort of dust. Scoy's friend Brado crashed the car. The bottle is almost full. Barely a sip was taken from it. Okay. Okay. Anything else in the car? A custom license plate. They don't sell these to anyone. Under the grime it says Bradley. Okay, so that's definitely Bradley's car. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. Sorry, I was just checking to see when the next break is, about 15 minutes. The driver didn't have a chance. Okay, so we now appear to have all of the clues we require. Okay, what's this? Right. This is all our clues. We can write notes. Nice. Okay, don't need notes at the moment. This guy was David McCart. And this guy was Bradley... I've forgotten. Fraser. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Bradley Fraser died in a car crash on Repose Street. Something his crash looking going whoosh, must be drugged. His police, cocaine, drugs, whiskey, dust, car driver. Well, I wouldn't have drugged his car, let's say whiskey, to make it look like he was a drunk driver. He was going to sell drugs. Sweet! The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. So, this is now 10 p.m. 4 medals from the Korean War framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about here. It's war hero material, but nothing, no clue from there. Nothing here. Who's this dude? My son's death was tragic and my heart aches for the loss. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Mr. Fraser, I know I have a huge debt of gratitude to you. Indeed, that I will never be able to repay. But for 9 years I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary, everything with no complaint. I fixed the roof, I washed the cars, I do the 33 clues. I do the garden, I help wife with medicine, I do all, but please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Diaz. Okay. Interesting. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive, and the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. He's bad man. Okay. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance underneath it to be shown in such a prominent spot. A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice Lehman. Not 1950, okay. What dreadful news! And to think that the night had started so well, with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it will become a reality. Patrick. Cosmopuritan. Okay. Cosmopuritan. Okay. War hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the renowned author. Full interview at page 22. Men look good in pink. The latest fashion statement by actor Reese Hopkins. The photos at page 10. Augustus Whitney leads a campaign based on morals and family values. But is it true what they say about his mistress? I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing there for us to pick up. But Augustus Whitney, Reese Hopkins, book, Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch, based on his best-selling novel, Thief's Romance, advance copy for Katie Keller. Right. Okay. What's that mark on the wall? Is that a shadow? An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. It appears to be used as a medicine box. A small plastic container for medicines. Only 3 pills remain inside it. Mrs. Clarice, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only 1 per day. Okay, so how come there's 3 in the box, but there's 4 nights that we haven't had one yet? There's a pill missing. Was that the one that... Hello, Daniel, how are you? How was wedding? Was it good? Was that what was in the bottle of whiskey? Are we getting to it already? Ooh, yes. Okay, who's this? Is Bradley really gone? He was the light of my life. Okay. A small ornate key. It seems to open the medicine box, so we don't need to worry about that terribly much. A beautiful silver ring. Simple and elegant. A very classy piece of jewellery. Okay. Good, just checking out the games on Next Fest on Steam. Nice, nice. Well, we're playing a few of them. We've played one. We played Reanimal, which was very good. I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Okay, so he wants him out of the way. He wants them out of the way. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed in the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything. Please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Shirley Flores. Okay. So we've got all these items, but we don't actually have any evidence from them. An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of the Mind Under Stress, Conks on Packs by Alistair Crowley, Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection, Murder, the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser, Herbs and Their Properties, by Bella Ward. Okay. Oh, who's this dude? I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. He looks a bit shifty. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. I see. Is there anything that's caught your eye so far, Daniel? A small key, kept separate from the rest. A beat-up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it, of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey, Grease Monkey, don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the feds. But it's a promise. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday's the day. Be there. Okay, B. Overdose accident. Diaz was found dead in an apartment last night from an overdose. A new drug. Gaze. Okay. Sports car. Beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. From Pedro. We need one more. A full bottle of whiskey from an expensive brand. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. Okay, so we've now completed our investigation. I have no idea who these people are. Can I put this away? We're going there. Right, okay. So I can't. As I teach him in books, he's Ezra somebody or other. Ezra Fraser. Okay, let's say Ezra Fraser. Is that correct? And who's this? This is harder. Dear Mrs. Clarice. Clarice Fraser, maybe? Clarice. Oh. So is that wrong? Oh, okay, so that's not right either. Hmm. Okay, so that's overdose was the accidental by sabotaging of his whiskey. It's the accidental death by sabotaging. Okay, okay, maybe that's the reason for the. Yeah, that seems killed. Well, it would be Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his whiskey and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey. Is that right? The reason for the murder was the accidental death. Was the accidental Okay. We're struggling with people here. Right, okay. Who's this guy? My son's death was tragic, and who's this guy then? So he has to be Fraser. Somebody Fraser. Mr. Fraser. So is that Ezra Fraser then? Oops. Okay. Okay. Slightly confused. Okay, Dominic Fraser. Right, hang on a minute. And to think the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. Okay, but we don't know. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it'll become a reality. So Patrick. Who's this then? Sabotaging an advanced copy for KD Keller. Okay, so this is her. KD Keller. Right, okay. Who's this guy? Pedro Diaz. Okay. So it's just this lady here that we need to try and work out. Now, Dear Mrs. Clarice. So, I would assume... Dear Mrs. Clarice. So that's not her. Trying to think if there's another... No. Katie Keller. It's definitely Clarice. Unless that's Clarice. No. Okay, hang on a sec. This is Clarice. I don't know whether that's a Mrs. Clarice is her first name or her second name. What am I missing? Clarice Lehman. I'm an idiot. Clarice. Nice. Okay. So. Who are we saying killed Bradley Fraser? Hadley Badman. Story doesn't make much. Not quite yet. I'm putting Clarice sleep. Okay. Was the accidental okay, so that could be car. The reason for the murder, the reason for the... Okay. Dominic Fraser. Yes? No? No. The reason for the... Who is the killer? Right, let's... Bella Ward, Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. Mind, Body, and Total. Okay. Yeah, it's... I'm trying to... If I could actually establish who... Sabotaging and seducing. Do we think Ezra Monarch then? From that. Ezra Monarch killed Bradley Fraser by seducing his sister and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey. The reason for the murder was the accidental... So I was saying that if we've got this, sabotaging and seducing, written by Ezra Monarch. Is it a bit on the nose to suggest that it must be Ezra Monarch? Or is it Katie Keller? Maybe it is Katie Keller. By... I think seducing must be right, because that's the whole... Oh, unless it's sabotaging his... whiskey. And putting it... But that's twice whiskey's there. Hmm. That has to be whiskey. So, sabotaging his whiskey. But no, it can't be. By sabotaging his... I wish you could undo all this. The extortion letter in the garage was sent by Kay. Yeah, so that would tend to suggest that Katie Keller is the killer. Right, so let's go back to the garage. Got all the snacks for the drive. Nice. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it, his reaction will surprise you. So she's obviously pushing the buttons. Whoever Kay is, not KK. Enough is enough. I will not do it Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. So, was it Pedro who killed him? Hey, Grease Monkey. So this is B. Don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the Federalis. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day. Be there. So, Pedro Diaz's sister was found dead because of an overdose of this drug. Hello, Hollow, how are you? Oh, hang on a minute. The floor is stained with big puddles of viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. Okay, so... okay, missed that one. So let's say Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his car and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey. That seems better. It was going really well, Hollow, up until we had loads and loads and loads of clues, and now I'm beginning to struggle a little bit. It's a good game, I'm enjoying it, but it ramped up very quickly there. The reason for the was the accidental of his by sabotaging his car and putting Clarissa's sleeping pills in his whiskey. That sounds... Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his car and putting Clarissa's sleeping pills in his whiskey. The reason for the... It can't be murder, because if it was the reason for the murder was the accidental something. Yeah. The reason for the overdose, maybe, was the accidental gift. Medicine, pills, car, poison, whiskey. It's maybe not overdose then. I wish I gave you slightly more hints here in terms of how you're doing. The reason for the overdose was the accidental... See, none of these words actually fit in here. Death by... of his... The reason for the... Yeah, I'm struggling big time with this. I just don't get it. Let's go back and have a look at what's going on. I've been here in the garage all night. I'm finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly his head wasn't screwed on right. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. And he's got this small key, which I presume that's like the key in the other room. So he's got access to the medicine box. So he's got a key that actually gets into the medicine box. So Pedro is probably the killer. But it's trying to get that second sentence to make sense. Yeah. So we don't need that. There must be some substance underneath it. I mean, we've got all the clues. Let's just put them in the right order now. But I don't... The reason for the fix... It's not fix. The reason for the sabotaging doesn't make sense. The reason for the seducing doesn't make sense. It's either murder or overdose. Was the accidental... Sabotaging of his car. Is the accidental. Okay, so there's multiple issues with that. Death by overdose of his sister. Yeah, I don't want to take up the rest of the night faffing about with this, to be fair. So I don't actually think we're going to get there. I think this bit's right now, because Pedro sabotaged his car and put Clarissa's sleeping pills in his whiskey. It's a game called, I can't remember what it's called, Confidential Killings, which we're doing a bit of groundwork where we find clues by clicking round, and then anything that's underlined we can click on and it puts the words into our clue list, and then we have to reconstruct what happened and identify who the people are. So we've identified who the people are, but I'm struggling a little bit with the reason for the accidental. Finally committed to buying my new office share. Fantastic, Cerberus. What did you get? The reason for the... Is there a particular brand that you got? I know what it is. Sister. The reason for the murder was the accidental death by overdose of his sister. Sometimes you just need to... I was going down the wrong track there, and then my brain got diverted, Cerberus. Thank you. Okay. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. That's okay. Ad starts in 2 minutes. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Okay. The 8th of January 1979. Okay, so we've moved on. Okay, somebody's face down in the pool. Not good. Right, let's go. Oh my god. Let's go. Right, let's start. Let's let's run the ads. I'll do 3 minutes of the ads, and then we'll come back and continue with this, because it's now got me hooked a little bit. So we'll continue with this, and then we might fit another one in before the end of stream, but we'll see how we go. But back in 3, please enjoy. Alright, son. Ooh, he's in a bad way. What happened to you? My master beat it out of me. Just a little off, indeed. Okay, well, this one's... I was about to say, this one's obviously defective because it's ginger. He's a hothead. I absolutely love it. Who's this? Carl Emerson. I'm the person that our story. Hey, look, Honor wrote this book. You must have written this book. It says exactly the way you speak. I'm the person that our story. This is you and Alison speaking in the Discord. I come back to the Discord after a night and I'm like, none of these words are in the Bible. Right, okay.
That's a watering can.
Bugger me, I'll pay 10 bob sterling for that.
It happens to the best of us, Herbert. Just last week, he swindled my wife with a wet dream catcher. So keep your eyes peeled, your head on a swivel, and a Johnny on your button. And I'll need to take this down to the station.
Good grief, this town is going to the dogs. You better keep an eye out, lad.
And a Johnny on your button. I'm walking in the park. I'm walking in the park. It's very dark, but I'm walking in the park. And nobody's going. Is he coming? Oh, he is coming. I didn't know whether I was having a fever dream or something there. It's obviously extremely oh, you absolute! I'm not even looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. But something came out of that door, Wade. Something came out of that door. So we're going to go back. Oh, I told you. I told you. What did I tell you?
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
See? Take the Twiggy. I don't think I could pick anything up there. Oh, take that Twiggy. I was putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable there, 16. Okay, let's do the EMFer. Why did I say EMFer? I swear to God, I'm saying this because I'm not even thinking about it. But as soon as it's out of my mouth,
Good grief.
I think, oh no, somebody's gonna either clip that or quote it. Right, where are we going? Left wall strats. Let's go left first. Always go left. Maybe we shouldn't have gone left. One time I was at family therapy and the therapist with a lazy eye asked us a question. My mum went, are you asking me? Hello. Oh, look. Sweet. That was amazing. A bit fancy. Poor Pluto. First it gets called a planet, then it gets called a moon, then a big asteroid, then it gets called a dwarf planet. I know. It should at least be a little person planet. Proceed, Hazel. I was in Target. I was looking at swimsuits. I had a simple cough. I didn't need to get a shovel to the bathroom. It's a personal recipe. Pinches of gratitude and goodwill, and lots of happiness. Magic. I also sneeze when I look at the sun. Don't. What? Righty, righty. Here we go. Now. I have to tell you, I have to admit, that when we went to the break, I was trying to stop the game audio coming through at the same time as the Spotify audio and managed to shut the game down. Oops. However, fortunately, we were right at an autosave. Right. A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. Monday. Oh God, this is going to get even more complicated. Everybody pay attention. 10 to 12 a.m. rehearsal. Dennis Miller interview for newspaper. 9 p.m. party at Jeff's house. Tuesday. 11 a.m. radio interview at Alpha Omega. 3 p.m. TV interview. Important to take breathing pills before. So there's only one to get here. 9 a.m. meeting with a lawyer. 11 a.m. meeting with the writers. Ezra Monarch will be there. 5 p.m. at the club with Augustus Whitney. Should bring the wife, he's a fan. Should bring the wife, he's a fan. He's a fan of the wife. Sauce. Sabotaging, yeah, okay. Patrick Raven's copy. Who the hell's Patrick Raven? A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all over the bag. The label says, Abraxidol Red. The remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely with Abraxidol. Dr. R. Barton for Patrick Raven. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, take 2 pills of Abraxidol as soon as it starts. Make sure to not exceed the dose of the red Abraxidol pills and never mix it with other medicines, even similar kinds, because they could cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. What the hell does that say? Ronald, maybe? Ronald Baxter, possibly? Barton. R. Barton. Ronald Barton. Okay. That might be more important as we go on. A small, well-kept semi-automatic pistol. Its magazine is full. Okay. So we didn't get a huge amount from that. To Mr. Raven. To each his own. Okay. Raven's dead. Was it Kay? Did Kay murder Raven for his comments earlier on in the stream? The chair lies on the floor. Apparently something pushed it over. I might have. Hello? Petals from a red flower. Was it a spider lily? Things are not looking good, Kay. Okay, so that was all that was in there. Right, okay. Let's go inside. Spooder lily, indeed. Who are all these punters? This man is on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious to what's going on around him. He is muttering something unintelligible to himself. A fresh pack of cigarettes, not even opened yet. An expensive gold-plated lighter. He's killing death's regulars 1.1. This person's eyes appear to see something we do not see. His mind is in another dimension. His broad smile reveals shining gold grills. How much more stuff have you got to do, Kay? A lot of cash. Too much money for pocket change. Yes. Alpha Omega radio station. We don't find talent we created. Dear Mr. Kunta, it is with immense pleasure that we welcome you as the latest member of the Alpha Omega radio station family. We have attached a list of albums and artists to play, as suggested by our program director, that you can peruse at your own leisure. Please feel free to make any changes you like. We trust you completely. Your success at previous stations is a testament to your musical knowledge. We are looking forward to collaborating with you. Please join at our weekly conference next Monday so we can discuss with you the details of your employment. Details on the back of the paper. So Mike Alvarez. We'll put my desk by the bin to see if I'm sure they will. Okay, stop selling cocaine to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it'll damn ruin my reputation. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. Patrick Raven. Okay. Essential boxes and the PC boxes. Well, try and get a good night's sleep first, Kate, and then you can do that in the morning. She appears to be asleep, but her eyes flick open now and then before shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong for her system. An elegant leather purse with a golden latch, some banknotes and coins inside. A simple but elegant golden ring, 2 letters carved on it, which is Patrick Raven. PR. Naughty Patrick Raven. Enough drugs to kill a herd of elephants. It could easily be mistaken for cocaine, but it's something else. Next to the open packets, lines ready to be sniffed. These people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the Land of Dreams, and his wife Nadine. Carlson. A strange painting titled Homage to Bunwell. It shows an eye with a razor in front of it, not the most pleasant of images. A record by Troy Dixon has been left on the player, the stylus scratching its surface. The side should be swapped, but the resonance are too high to notice. That's bad, it'll damage your needle, that will. And there's nothing worse than having a damaged needle. We all know that. We got a noise complaint, didn't expect to walk into this. They're not dead, just out of their heads. Some kind of drug hit them hard. A police issued .38 caliber. Okay, so we don't seem to have... In this room we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or is this just... Right, so that's not... This is just telling us that that's where the things are, in case we've missed something. And then this is a chum in the bathroom. An oblong wooden cabinet stocked with everyday bathroom essentials. A Braxidol, okay, so that's the anti-allergy thing. Small medicine container, empty. Several rolls of toilet paper are kept inside the cabinet. Okay, not unusual. Half-finished drug packets left in the bathroom sink. Someone had more than enough. Okay, I'm beginning to freak out about the fact that we don't seem to have... His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate and die. His arm is filled with marks. On his t-shirt it says, "You don't know Jack." Maybe? I don't know Jack. I told you to stay away from my house. I can't hang with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I'll shoot you if you ever come near me or my wife again. P. Raven. This guy. An almost empty packet of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hand show he's a heavy smoker. And a gold-plated lighter. So people seem to have gold-plated lighters and cigarettes, but where are... Where's the rest of the clues then? Because we've only got like half the clues here, really. Can we go through here? Ah. Right. This woman was sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Her breath smells of alcohol. You bitch. First you steal my husband, then my role in the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Okay. Katie, the muse in my heart. In darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun, each note a brushstroke in my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable muse, so beautiful you transcend the frame. Da-da-da-da-da. P. It appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. Okay. Classic red lipstick from an expensive brand. Cosmopuritan again. Patrick Raven, the handsome teetotaler. The artist drug white as snow is sweeping the lights. My muse. Meet Jakizzy, the DJ with the golden smile. Okay, so that the guy. Okay, yes, golden smile. And then I'm happy to report that you've been accepted for the role. The report of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming, and he was elated when I told him the news. I'm afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss. But please feel free to communicate with my approval through our producer. You're a rising star with a bright future, my dear Dominic Fraser. Okay. Bottle of imported wine almost gone. Its container is made of finely crafted glass. Okay, Mr. Stantwitz. I'm so glad you like my screenplay. Note to secretary, find his name. I can't read his stupid signature. Your screenplay is really interesting, add nice adjectives, and the style is so close to Monarch's, it would be perfect. I'll send you a guest pass for next rehearsal, blah blah blah. Okay. So that's what that was, okay. And then him. Flat out drunk on the sofa. Okay. Katie Keller. Ivy Otter. Okay, so Ivy Otter is Patrick Draven's wife. DJ Kunta. Jack Potter. Finlay Powell. Hey Jeff, you old rascal, remember that favour you owe me? Now it's me in need of a hand. I found this actress called Martha, and she's a beauty. She just needs a big break. She'd be perfect to fill a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at your usual place and discuss this. Your pal, Alex. P.S. Say hi to Nadine from me. Okay. So... Okay. Enough alcohol to get an entire army drunk, not the cheap kind either. A bookcase containing mostly the latest editorial successes. Okay. So Ivy Otters have been pushed by Katie Keller. Minor characters to be decided. Okay, interesting. Ooh, okay, so they've had a swap about. 2 GA standing as the best producer award for Lying Like Sleeping Dog. Traces of lipstick are visible on glass. Splash of wine's left untouched at the bottom. Okay, so there's loads and loads and loads of things, but none of them have got the glass with a drop of wine left in it. I'm still missing 2 clues. None of which are on here. Interesting. Okay. Jacuzzi. There's one. Too easy to just miss something. So I can't get either one of one there. One of one there. 9 of 10. I must have missed one here. Okay. So that's us. Oh my good God. Right. This is going to take up the rest of the night. I think we've played this long enough. It's good, but it's going to go on too long. And I do want to try at least one more before we finish. So, yeah. We might come back to it at some point. But it's a good... I'm enjoying it, but I think it'll take us a good bit while longer to try and figure out who everybody is, and it might not be the best stream game, or we need to pick a stream to actually do it on. So we'll do that. Now, let's have a quick look and see what else we could get up to tonight. What we could do... Yeah, I don't want to spend the rest of the night just doing that one thing, because it took us long enough to get through the last one. We could do... There's still probably about 45 minutes-ish of stream, so... Let's try this. I'm slightly fearful that just about everything else I've got left could be quite graphically intensive. So fingers crossed it doesn't topple anything. But we could do the new Chilla's Art demo, or we could do a game called Misty Onsen. Chilla's Art demo could be a little bit grindy, but I did start to play it and then stopped because it seemed to be just a bit of a grind rather than the normal Chilla's Art thing. Let's play Misty Onsen. I think everybody's sort of... We'll try this. We'll try this and see how it goes. Yeah, the fishing game. Yeah. It just felt a bit grindy when I did it, but I don't know. Oh, hell. 2 seconds. Okay. This is called Misty Onsen. It's very different to most Chilla's Art games. And not in a particularly great way. Okay. Thank you for your hard work. Take management of this hot spring. Although it's long been closed and left unattended, the company still needs to maintain both the facilities and the land. Your job is to carry out regular cleaning and inspections, ensuring that the facilities remain usable. Originally, in the feudal era, this place was used as a sanatorium for aristocrats and the seriously ill. Since ancient times, there has been a saying, some people recovered, while others vanished without a trace. It is no longer a tourist spot, and hardly anyone comes here now. However, please keep in mind that the local residents do not hold a very favourable impression of this place. Okay. Interesting. Nice setup. So recover or get lost forever, indeed. Are you sure you are you? I've always thought I was you. Only one of us can be real, but we both think it's us. Are you sure you are you? Okay. Right. Can't go that way. I thought we turned that off. Okay. Right. 3 chaps with their hats on. Hot spring sulfur concentration test. Machine room and pump system patrol. Daily hot spring water level and pressure log. Hot spring water quality inspection and maintenance. Responsible for log handover. Patrol sign in book. Okay. Hot sprinkler caretakers work notes. Deep mountain must be strictly followed. Wear eye-catching clothing. So we have to slay on the job. Never leave the designated path. Okay, so we need to stay on the catwalk, wearing our eye-catching clothing. If you hear someone calling, don't look back and don't respond. Remember, there are no women in this mountain. If you smell something strange, run immediately. So if you smell a woman, run. Good life advice, that. Oh God, where are we? We now have a map. We has map. Okay. Where are we now? Are we north? Okay. We has... I'm getting a lot of stuff. Okay. You heard something interesting. Run, huh? Accurate indeed. Okay. Oh, pretty. I have not one clue of what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got a map, but I don't know where I am. Where am I? Is there something that tells me where I am? So do we think this is... Where is this? Ah, so that's that house. So if I go up this path, if I go north, I'll come across the sulphur place. If I go west, I'll come across the tree. So, if I put this on, I am going north. Yeah, I would think so. Notes on bears. If you're in the mountains or forest and suddenly hear a voice calling like, hey, hey, that is not, hello, it's finished the works, well done. Superb. Did it go okay, Sky? That is not human. Go home immediately. If you don't, you could lose your life. If it really were a call for help, people would usually shout help. So just ignore it. You don't need to confirm the source of the sound, because that could cost you your life. The truth behind that sound is a frightened bear cub. If you're too slow to escape, the enraged mother bear will find you. The more survival knowledge you have, the better. Human ears are most sensitive to the second word in a phrase, for example, someone help me. People instinctively react to the second part, help me, and try to locate it. That improves survival chances. But the call, hey, oi, cannot be heard from far away. If you hear it clearly, the bear is already very close. And since hey has no concrete meaning, it doesn't easily draw real attention. Recently, bear sightings have increased. Shouting hey only drives humans away and might be mistaken for a cub's cry. This then attracts two things. You just rolled credits on E33. Incredible game. Fantastic. Well done, Banshee. More from the point of view that you actually finished a game. Stunning. A mother bear desperately searching for her cub. Hello, Clem. Or a male bear trying to attack it. Male bears sometimes attack cubs, which is why bear families are usually just single mothers. Even in towns or at home shouting help. Is this really necessary? There's a lot of text there just kind of repeating itself, so let's just move forward. I'm all for sort of giving you a bit of assistance and advice, but not when it takes 10 minutes to read through the text. They said it couldn't be done. Indeed. Okay, beware of bears. Right, okay. Uh-huh. I mean, we should not leave the path and run when we hear something anyway, so I'm confused as to the bear rules. Indeed. More information. This job is about managing a hot spring deep in the mountains. Beyond bears, there are other dangers to look out for. Armed strangers with hunting rifles, hydrogen sulfide gas leaking into the woods, and some things that simply can't be explained. Okay. I feel this is a more important note that we might have found. Since this mountain area is private company property, any living person who enters is trespassing. These intruders generally fall into a few categories. Armed hunter, foragers who got lost while gathering wild plants, those intending to end their lives here, and criminals targeting women lured by a female voice. But more unsettling than people, there are things in the mountains that aren't human. Some say that anyone who encounters them is never saved. The company has even hired several shrines to perform rituals, but it didn't work. If you hear he, don't doubt it. It's not a person, it's a bear. If you hear Mr., think carefully. That's in a restricted zone filled with hydrogen sulfide gas. How could anyone really be calling your name there? Run. If you smell something strange, don't hesitate. It could be poisonous gas, the scent of a bear or a wild boar, or worse, the stench of a corpse. The reason I joined the company was because the previous caretaker saw that thing and then went missing. To this day, no one knows what happened. Also, sometimes the cries of small animals sound like a woman screaming. Many hikers mistake it for someone in distress, stray off the trail and never come back. Please remember this. When hiking, the single most important rule is do not leave the path. You had a genius moment, Kay. Okay. Right, so I think we've got it clear. If we hear anything, don't listen to it. My snack bag is so good. Use cardboard to create 2 layers in a grocery bag. Recyclable. There's drinks in the bottom layer. Top layer has jerky, chips, granola bars, and one of each drink in a water bottle. You are a genius, indeed. Oh, God. That was a bit rough. High temperature, do not touch.
Oh my god, it's a raid!
Thank you, Kyle. How are you? Are you good? Forehead raid. What were you playing tonight? Baby steps. How are you enjoying baby steps? Is it getting better? Is it getting less weird? Okay. What was that? Z. Okay, hot sulfur spring concentration test. I've done that. Machine room pump system patrol. Hot springs water inspection maintenance. Okay. Is baby steps getting better? I know Kay wants to play baby steps. I said last time I've got no real desire to play it whatsoever. So still very weird, but I want to beat the challenge of the game. Yeah, it's not really a challenge that I'm up for, to be fair. But we are playing lots of demos tonight. Or rather, we were going to play lots of demos, but have ended up not. There's a house up there. Safety first, okay. I've got some Steam Next Fest demos. Seems to be going a long way into the countryside here. With no particular way of getting to anywhere else. Okay, we're coming up on a damage note route page, mud stains on the edge. Last night while patrolling near the northeast. Yes, I saw an extra figure reflected on the water's surface. When I turned around there was nothing behind me. Today I got a call saying Ah Chum never came home. The last time anyone saw him was at the handwriting after this is too messy to make out. Of course. Why has it gone so dark? At least we've got a massive torch. Although...
Drink! Drink! Drink!
Thanks, Stinker. I'm not sure how we should... how much I want to use the torch. I don't know, it seems to be like, it could be like sakura leaves or something. There's been this kind of dusty stuff in the atmosphere since we started. Uh-oh. That doesn't look very helpful. Oh, I don't like that. Why is she... Why is she turning and looking at me? Oh god. Why is the noise? Why is the game doing that noise? I mean, the game is called Misty Onsen, so I suppose it's... Okay. Why are all these people just... I was gonna say, why are all these people just hanging around? Hanging washing. At 11:15 at night. Have you not heard that before, Benji? Oh, okay. Maybe this way? Can I run? I can run. Oh, it's getting darker down here. Hanging is interesting. Yeah. Sorry. It tends to be the... if you say lurk... Yeah. It's the word you put after lurk that it grabs. Seems to be a lot of people just in who have come to the forest to say goodbye, cruel world, but I don't I'm not seeing anything else other than that big house that we couldn't get to, and everything looks very, very similar. Oh. Oh, good grief. Really? Why she got, like... I take it that means we shouldn't have... Yeah, okay. Do I want to restart? Load what? Okay, let's... It was more of a good grief of, you really did just want to run at me. At least we've got an autosave there. I really don't know. I mean, we've got this map, but I don't know where I am. Which doesn't really help. And I've got this compass. And I've got this thing, but I don't know what that means. Speed limit? Why would there be a speed limit here? There's no road. I mean, look, this game looks great, but I'm struggling to actually understand what it is it wants me to do. I'm assuming I need to kind of complete the checklist of things that it gave me. There. But if you can't find anything, because everything looks identical and there's no visual markers to where you are on the map, then it's... Okay, these are new signs. No fires. Okay, so... Hello? Forgot they were... oh my god, the earplugs have had a wee clean. Forgot they were in the pocket of the clothing affected by the incident. Oh! Oh, I know what this... Ah. I was just about to say, I know what this is. This is the sulfur thing. When I was thinking about the incident and the earphone. Are they okay though, Banshee? Probably the cardboard's disintegrated, has it? Right, so maybe this is what this sulfur, this thing's for. It's, sorry, it's not earphones, it's earplugs. Cardboard's gone, but they're grand. I didn't use the foam bits. It's to stop your ears getting destroyed at concerts. I changed them out. They smell great. I changed the foam bits for the silicone bits. I think they fit your ear better. Right, let's speed run it. Hello, Pissy. How are you? Well, we've got a game that looks fantastic, but unfortunately, we haven't a Scooby what we're supposed to be trying to do here. I'm assuming this is the... Okay. So, this is bad. I'm determined to try and work out what the hell's going on here before we quit. Maybe it's just me. Look at that, stop. I've dropped 2 bits of clothing. Right. Let's speed run that. Hello? People are talking. Right, okay. So, does this mean we've done... Maybe don't go that way then. I mean, it'd be really helpful if we could read these signs. But as they're in Japanese... Yeah. My point being, Pissy, that we shouldn't really have to do that. Why is it auto-saving? Oh, hang on. Hello? Warning notice. Recently, unidentified individuals have been trespassing the mountain air and shouting during the night. If you hear any voices, do not respond and leave immediately. Nucleic acid testing indicates elevated hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so we've heard that. Okay. This is not good. Oh, hello, sir. Right, where am I on the map then? Where's the bridge? There doesn't appear to be a bridge on the map. Okay. Okay. Maybe the point of the thing is don't stop. Oh, hello. That doesn't look terribly clever. What's this up ahead? There's something up ahead. Oh, a telephone box. Run which way? Oh God! I'm a running. I'm not turning round. I'm a running. I'm not sure where I'm running to, but I'm running. I think I'm running to the wrong place. Thank God you've got unlimited stamina. Are you gonna kill me? This is bizarre. I'm never sure whether it's because some of them just go and run past you. Right, you. Where are you? Ooh, spooky. Hello. Right, some. That got you that time, okay. Oh, you beast, you. I'm never sure whether it's actually gonna. I know it said don't turn around, but she was so far away from me. Half the horror of this game is trying to work out what it's actually wanting you to do. I mean, it said don't turn around, run. So, but run where to? Like, just keep running straight. Don't go off the branching paths. This looks like I'm running at the sulfur. Which is gonna... Okay, we've auto-saved, so... That's good in a way, because we're going to start from here again. Now, this is the one that kills you. Well, don't do it anymore, Kay. Because you'll end up just absolutely shackling yourself. Just try and get some sleep now. Although you should be that exhausted, you'll just keel over. Okay, this appears to be sulphurous. So we're going to run into somebody here soon, I would imagine. Unless we can run all the way through the sulphur. We've run through the sulphur and out the other side. Okay. I mean, I have literally no clue what we're doing here. Okay, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is new. Okay. Creepy kids. Nice. While patrolling the northern trail, I found a signpost knocked over suggesting someone may have entered the restricted area. I set it back up, but the footprints disappeared into the forest. During the morning patrol, I heard what sounded like a woman's laughter, though no one was round. Hydrogen sulfide tester showed normal levels, cause unknown. And let's just get moving, because I think somebody's behind me. Okay. Okay. Control. Okay. I don't like the sound of that noise behind me. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back to here. I'm not sure what to think about that one. Night, Kay. I think we'll just be... So when I was in Japan, I went to a haunted bamboo forest at night and did a ghost tour. 10 out of 10 would recommend for anyone who finds themselves in Kyoto. Right on time for shower and sleep. Indeed. Have a good one, Kay. And I will check in with you. It was a demo. It was indeed. I will check in with you tomorrow at various intervals to make sure that you're okay. Take it easy. Just take your time. Plenty of time to get there. Right. Yeah, that was called Misty Onsen. Which I think it's got potential if you kind of knew what was supposed to be going. They need to do something. Everyone just ping me all day. It'll be great. Keep me awake. Indeed. They need to do something about understanding where you are in the forest. That would be really helpful. If you could actually just look at the map and say, that's where I am. And they need to make it a bit clearer about how you complete the tasks. I think the actual aesthetic of it, in terms of how it looks absolutely banging. The whole forest area looks amazing. Some of the scares are obviously fairly cheap. It's just things running towards you. But I love the noise. The sound was pretty cool in terms of the moaning and the groaning and the whispering and the voices and stuff like that. The imagery I liked. Everything in it was good, but I failed to understand what it was they really wanted me. And the giggling, yeah, all the sound stuff was good. And the visuals were pretty cool. The kites just hanging in midair. All that stuff was brilliant. But I just don't know what the game was wanting me to do. I think it was wanting me to do the checklist of tasks as a caretaker for the Misty Onsen. But when you've got absolutely no idea of where you are on the map, are you just supposed to run about headless until you get to somewhere and do something? And then there is no jump. Stinky. The categories are there. You get pizza, glasses, love, and cry for that one. And for the Reaper, maybe break up the reading a bit more. Yeah, absolutely. There needs to be kind of. I don't think it really needed all that information about bears. We never saw a bear at all. So it's a kind of bad. Absolutely bolting it. It is. Yeah, it's definitely changed today. It's now sort of 12 degrees through the day. Finally, we have autumn biting at us. So, what do we want to do? Didn't you get attacked by an animal? Was that a bear? No, there was no animals. It was like strange looking Japanese women with big heads and small bodies. We're getting snow here as well. Nice. Although you're in the back end of Canada, though. We'd expect that. So, yeah. As I say, I didn't not like it. I just didn't understand what was going on. So we've done Reanimal. That was cool. Confidential Killings, I think, is going to be a good game, but whether or not it's going to be a stream game, you might sort of drop into their logic after a while and start being able to fill things out. And then we've done Misty Onsen. Now, what we could do is have a look at the new Chilla's Art one. But I've got a funny feeling we're not going to make that much progress with it because it is... I'll tell you what we could do. We could look at BRNO Transit. Let's have a look at that. I don't think... yeah, there's a demo for the new Chilla's Art game, Clem. But I have played a bit of it. And it is extremely grindy. It is just literally harpooning fish over and over and over again to upgrade your boat so that you can go and actually do the story. But from what I've seen, it takes about half an hour, potentially, to upgrade everything in the boat. And then you can go and do your adventure, if you like, which is a bit of a pain. So we could either do that and try and speedrun the grindy part, or we could have a look at BRNO Transit demo, which is something I picked up a while ago, and I just want. I don't think that one will be that long. I think it's more of an indie game. So we've got the ads starting, which I can't believe that it's back to the ads already. BRNO demo transit. Right, okay, we'll take the ads. I'll set the ads going, and then we'll come back in 3 minutes, and we will do the new game. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay, give me 3. They do not like mint. Peppermint oil on the windows and doors works wonders, but you can't use it because you have a cat. Just get rid of the cat then. Get a dog, they're better. Right, I think I kind of know what I'm doing there. No, I don't. Sometimes you're not sure which... What's making that? Jesus God! Right, I need to go and change my shorts. Fun story, I accidentally pooped and peed in a Target on separate occasions. Apparently my life is just harder than that's been.
Good job.
Ooh. That'll be an apparition then, in the kitchen. Quarry toxic. Here he comes. But you can't get to me. Ha 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 ha. Oh! He can get to me. Oh yeah. I like it when you get to pee in a game. The Fears to Fathom games are fantastic for that. Hello. And that. So, we've now got 3 of the runes. And, oh, we need to get the passcode, don't we, from this... Oh, hello! Jesus! Hilarious. Got to keep the flowers moist, yeah. There's nothing worse than a dry flower. Who gets bit by a dog? Firstly, how would you get close enough to a duck for it to actually bite you?
Like, enough of Dan's tales.
The thought of Big Clem the Third shaking his hips on the dance floor. Incredible scenes. You're on TV, by the way, so I'll be slightly behind. Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, this is called BRNO. BRNO. Absolutely nothing. BRNO Transit. You have returned as promised. Good. Right, okay. Dear Sir, Madam, you have been accepted for training as a metro driver at BRNO Transit. Please come to the registry office in the vestibule of Devadlo Station to handle the paperwork. We look forward to working with you. Okay. Oh my god, I am zooming. Is this a backrooms game? Travel to Station Devadlo. Almost went down the up escalator. That would have been a great start to my train driving career. Now, why can I look through here? I knew that was going to happen. Maintenance man. Pipe maintenance. Alright, pal. Can you have a look at my pipe? Yeah, while about. Right, here we go. Can I sit on bench? Hello, sir. To Devadlo from the brown platform. Line 1. You can look at the map. Can I? Press M to open the metro. Oh my good god. Platform 1. You know, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's all the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby? This is perfection. That's what I'm saying. What did she do now? You always got to expect someone on the other side of the hole. Huh? Motoliche. Alright, sir. What's up? What am I trying to do? Am I waiting? Do I need to wait for the train? Or am I supposed to go jumping onto the platform and run down the train track? Oh, I'm at Motoliche. Right, okay. So, I think I need to go across here. Oh, Maybe I don't. Okay. Alright, Chief. We're off. We're away. We're zooming. Let's have a look at the horrors of the subway. Oh, I think I've gotten the wrong train. The usual late night escapade. Exit here, okay. Okay. Find the registry office. You had to make a clip of the pipe inspector. Should have got that train app in it. Yeah, indeed. Where's the registry office? Do you think that's where the... Oh my god. Right. Registry office? Hello? Here, give ID card. New workers got counter 2. Okay. Whatever. It's not like everybody's busy. New train driver. You need a photo to make an ID card. The photo booth is down on the platform. Son of a... Everybody's super helpful. Not. Go here. Go there. I can't remember where the platform is. Here it is. Where's the photo booth? Over there. Right, okay. Everybody, chill with the trains. I'm coming across. A friend of mine has become legendary, by the way. He's Scottish and his homework was to keep a plant alive under cause of death. On his report, he wrote Scotland forever, forever no sun. Right, let's go. Okay, get an ID photo. Oh, good God. Yes? There's only one! That's a bad photo, man. Alright, Jim. This way. I know. I put a whole thing in there and a whole potato in there. Are we still Mr. Worldwide? Or was that a one-time only thing? Alright. Pick up your finished ID card at counter 1. So I'm going to stab you with that pen in a second. Why can't you just reach across? Here is your ID card. Thank you. Now, report to the shift supervisor in the depot at Station Vorgem. Okay. Travel to Station Vorgem. Okay. Oof, hello. What's happening down there? How do you get to Vorgem? Please, thank you. What? Missing meow. Do you think that thing goes meow? Why are we looking like... Indeed. Right, I need to go... that way. Which side do I... Where am I? Am I on the right side? Okay, so line 1 is the brown one, and line 2. Right. So I'm on the right side to go to Vosgium. Am I? I'm in Devadlo. No, I need to go on the yellow one. Okay. Oh! That was close. Yeah, I'm in Devadlo and I need to go to Vosgium. So I need to get the yellow line. Yes. Okay, we're on the right side, dude. Folks, chat, we're okay. We're okay. We're on the right side. Da, 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 da. You think 1 would be yellow and 2 would be brown? I mean, there's logic there, Clem. Absolutely. Please mind the gap before crossing the tracks. Well, please look before crossing the tracks might help as well. Come on. Why am I always standing about waiting for trains in my life? Oh, look at that. That was Japanese efficiency, that was. Why have you got a barcode on your head, sir? It's Agent 47. BRNO Transit style. Look, it's Banshee. Banshee's got a Sony. I went in the metro in London. I fell face first onto the floor. I fear I'm gonna be train buddies with the 99 soon. Can we pray for me? Indeed. This is Banshee with a Sony WDM 4000s or whatever they're called. Who's this lad? Good hat. XM5 gang indeed. Oh, it's slightly better than a barcode. He looks like he's got a mohawk. He's got a comb over, but it's front to back as opposed to over the side. Okay, let's go, let's go. They've got the motion of the exit here, indeed. Find the shift supervisor. Yeah? Yes? No? Turtle? Alright, sir. The shift supervisor's dog. I hope it didn't scare you. You will find the shift supervisor on the platform. Finally, some help. There are too few of us. After the break, I still drive the night shift. What's through here? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. This is not good. Okay, here's the shift supervisor. New blood. Every morning we meet at this place. Set your alarm clock. Yo, look at the state-of-the-art watch there. Right, Thane doesn't like the dog barking and now he's barking back. That's where we normally get the "it's on Mammy's telly box." That's normally what we have to say. It's on Mammy's telly box. But it stopped us watching a lot of things like the Doghouse and stuff because we can't watch it because the two psychopaths get up and start going, change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ubu. I mean, it's my first day and I don't even know your name. Excuse me? Just checking. It was undies, but why is he standing there with his camera videoing me changing? Just checking if you need something. And I forgot to give you a meal ticket. So go buy a hot dog. Go buy a hot dog? Where'd you buy hot dogs? I am confused. Where does one buy a hot dog? Excuse me, sir. Where's the hot dog vendor down here? Why can't I go that way? Could well go hot dog. Been craving one since weapons. Okay. Nice! At least there's a fully functioning toilet with toilet paper. We know that. Is there a concession stand here? No? Daddy made one order of food and I just noticed I am broke. Raven, that's because you keep spending your money. In people's streams. And people keep telling you. Okay. Why has I got headlamp? Okay. Oh, it's got a battery on it as well. Damn it. Can we all get hot dogs? Well, I can if I can find my way to buying the damn hot dog. Oh, shut up, dog. Maybe if I go up here. there'll be a hot dog stand in the station. Death and winter walks, indeed. Absolutely. It needs to hurry up. I'm getting sick fed up of people walking about. Here's a hot dog stand. All right, Chief. Without mustard, indeed. Death's wiener walks. Hopefully Death didn't make Raven point. It wasn't me. Enjoy your meal. Dude, that looks saucy as. Hurry to a toilet. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, that wasn't where the toilet was, down here. Dude! Get up! He's gonna blow. Where the hell's the toilet? That's the most disgusting noise in the world. Where the hell can I go? How was the hot dog? Okay. Not good, by all accounts. Okay. I'm going to have to go... there better be public toilets up here. Doesn't appear to be. You suddenly lost your appetite. Yeah. WC. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. WC. Oh, come on! Seriously. I mean, I found it, but I can't get into it. Okay, what's... This is obviously why you're so speedy. Right, hopefully this guy's got off the toilet now when I go back here. The bubble needs to chill out. Okay. Oh, come on. Where am I going? Like, do I have to get in the train and go to another station? Are you kidding me on? Right, I am confused. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I mean, it'd be okay if I could talk to him. I'm not doing anything wrong as far as you can see, anybody, am I? No. Oh, actually, though, does it? No, it doesn't even have a marker anymore. I mean, that's... I mean, I can just run across the track, so that there's no particular requirement for me to... Because that's where I've been. And then... Right, I'm not grasping what I need to be doing. I can't get through there. And I can't get through there. So I have no idea what... Do you think I'm supposed to get on a train and go somewhere else? Right, where's the nearest station? If I go this way, I'm going back to Motolice to pull down and get a second hot dog. Okay, so that was where I am. Right, so that's just been there. We proper zoom in now. Can we make it to the next station? You look at... So you need to ask, okay. I mean, we've got unlimited stamina, but we don't have unlimited battery on the torch, so hopefully we can get to where we need to be. I presume it's the gate. Oh, God. This is the only thing I can think of doing. If I can't get anywhere else, then I need to go back to the station, obviously. I probably shouldn't have run back down. Okay. You've got to go to another station, right? Okay. Okay. What's the time? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. Damn it, I'm on the wrong train. I think the hot dog. And then I get because I stopped, I ended up getting hit by the train. But I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I've Oh, you dog, you. So now I have to wait for the train. Literally by seconds. Denied. Now I have to wait for the train in the station that doesn't exist. So I've now slipped between the cracks in reality and gone to a completely different dimension, which doesn't exist at this point in time. I don't really want to speedrun down the tunnel. There we go. Right, I got a free book in the mail today. That was interesting. What was the free book? Right, back to where we were. Excuse me. We're off and running. Turned out to be a book about a study they want me in, so the book was just a fancy way of asking me to come to the hospital. Well, they didn't want me, they want my body. Whoa, dude. Oh, if that were the case for more things, Raven, eh? They just want you for your body. It's never the right person that asks for that. Hello, Katie, how are you? Hohandet. Oh, itchy. We are doing demos tonight from Steam Next Fest, Katie. Or if my body was wanted more than just medical study about cerebral palsy, my life would be great. Indeed. I'm good, yes. I've just taken the train to a station that doesn't exist in the demo. So, there's that. I've had one death through consuming a dodgy hot dog, needing a toilet, and running the wrong way down the tracks. Right, exit here. Right, so we know what we're doing. Find the shift supervisor. Do that, do that. Watch out for the dog. Speed run, speed run, speed run. Alright, chief. Find the shift supervisor. Yeah, okay, we're through here. There's my man. He's not through there. We can get this though. Pick up the head torch. And we'll put that on, and we'll go out here. Okay, new blood, everyone. Yeah. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Now changing your uniform. Blowing aloud. Fantastic. Blowing's allowed. It's like that dodgy demo that we did where there was that incident at the toilet. Cleans a tootin' coming in right now. So go buy a hot dog. Hot dog was this way. Back out on the platform. Bye bye dog. Should we really be buying a hot dog knowing what it's going to do to us? I don't suppose there's any other thing we can do. Okay. Right. We're off. We're away back down to see our chums. Hurry to a toilet. Okay. I wonder if I have to go... Hang on a sec. I wonder if I have to do the other bit. Yeah. I suppose I should run back down and do the... Oh, I went to the toilet in the place and it didn't. Allow me to, I was denied. Bark, bark, bark. Borf, borf. Through there, through there, through there. I see you. Right, we're off. We're away. We're away back out onto the track again. I'm gonna need to speak to him. There's the hot dog. Hurry. Let's go. Let's... Hopefully we get to... Oh, here we go. Train right on time. Come on. Are we on the right track? No! Quick! Get off! No! No! Other side. Right. Denied by McPooper. I'm going in the... Weirdly enough, I'm going in the brown track. Hurry up, dude, hurry up. I need the brown train. I was going to type this the other side, but deletes like... Come on! I don't want to expire on this side of the track. Waiting for the train this time. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Like... Do I have to go to the... I don't mean this. Honestly, I'm asking a serious question. Do I have to go to the end of the line? Do I have to go back to the first station? Or are they going to... If I get off at the next station, is the next toilet going to be broken as well? Because this is becoming a bit desperate now. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where's the WC? Lovely. Okay. Okay. Bad smell here. I hate BRNO. Okay. Okay, where's number 7 gone? Oh my god! What? What has happened? Oh, we're out of TP. Dude, we're out of TP. It seems the other guy had more than one hot dog. Oh, hello. The train is dirty. Okay, Go to the closet for the hose. Take my keys. Find the hose. Where the hell's the... Is this the closet here? Okay, I am putting this on because... Who walks in a dark cupboard? Well, we've got a plunger, but we don't have a hose. Where the hell's the hose? Or is that the hose? No. No. Where the hell is that? Okay, so it's not that. Any here? Huh? Okay, we going down. Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Hello? This doesn't feel like it's an acceptable... Hello? What? What is going on? The hose is not... Unknown character. The hose is not here. Get out. Ping pong tourney with the gimp mask on. Okay, what the hell? I don't have gimp mask on my bingo card. Indeed. Where the hell's this hose then? Can I ask, please? Uh-oh. Okay, so we're definitely not getting that there. We're not supposed to go there. And the shift supervisor's looking for you. He already found the hose. Okay. Shift supervisor. Actually, the hose was somewhere else. I brought it, so wash it. Wash the hose? What's the point in washing the hose? Huh? Sweet. Oh, power wash sim. Okay. This is some hose. Beautiful. Baby good? Oh! Idiot. Now you can wash it again. Dude, I just sharted the train. Seriously. Give me back the keys and start driving the train already. God. Okay.
Added, quote number 249, dude, I just charted the train, BRNO Transit, October 14th, 2025.
I'm kind of scared about this. This is mad. I've never driven an underground train before. How'd you stop it? Right, okay. I didn't realise you could right-click to slow the train down. I thought you just let it naturally come to a rest. Okay. Falling asleep after the night shift. What is going on with this guy? Bad dreams before the first ride. It happened. Your instructor's waiting in the cab. Okay. Finally, a bit of sense. I'll show you everything. But not yet. Oh, you dick. I was just getting into it. I'm definitely getting that. I think I think it's Poland. I think it's a Polish dev. Don't quote me on that, but it feels like a Polish. I enjoyed that. That was cool. That was fun. What a wild ride. What an amazing experience. Yeah, this was awful yet amazing. Sometimes you get things like that where you kind of, it's a bit like roadkill, isn't it? You don't really want to look at it, but you kind of feel like you have to. It was a good laugh. A good one to finish the night off with, certainly. Definitely, definitely. Right, so that's a good few. It's Chechen, I think. Okay, good stuff. Remind us never to go there. Okay, so we did some Reanimal. Very good. Can't wait for the full game for that. Although it would appear that I'm going to have similar problems with it as I did to Little Nightmares. So maybe I should really do Little Nightmares 2 before I... it was shorting. I want this. Sorry, Sky. I've just seen that. Eating a hot dog and talking to folk with gimp masks and a ping pong paddle. What a night. The paddle was not for ping pong. Fantastic. It clicked. What do you mean, salamander? Whatever else could it be for? Indeed. We then played confidential killings. That's going to be quite cool. Misty Onsen, I think, at the moment, is a bit of style over substance. It looks really good, sounds really good, but there needs to be a hell of a lot more direction about what you're doing in the game. I need to go clean my bathroom for leave. I will leave to luck. I'm just literally going to finish up now, Clem. So thanks very much for being here. And then Bruno. Right, as long as it does not look like that train, you should be fine. Indeed. Yes, yes, as we do. Indeed, indeed. Right. I now need to find someone to raid quickly because time is wearing on. So let us pull up Twitchy and see who's on. What say we drop into Peter with his 1.9 thousand followers, viewers, sorry. Who else is on? We have got Maru, is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Okay, that's a good game, but I want to play that, so I can't go and see her. let's go and see Tots because she's playing games and demos, and we can talk about the things that we saw. Yes, let's do that. Raid channel. Yes.
Good night.
I'm a gaming potato. Nice. Right. Okay. Start that raid. We have sub raid and raid. And we're off and running there. Good, good, good. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know whether I'll definitely be back on Friday. I'm not 100% sure whether I'll be back on Thursday. I'll just see. The traitors is beginning to take over my life. So I'll definitely be back on Thursday. That's Friday. Definitely back on Sunday. Not so sure about Thursday. Bit iffy at the moment. But we'll be playing some more demos on Friday, definitely, and more demos on Sunday, because Steam Next Fest is on until Sunday night, Monday. So we'll definitely be doing that. As I say, I might throw a couple of non-horror ones in as well. Seeing I'm doing a bit of variety these days, maybe I shouldn't do all horror. But some good demos tonight. Absolutely good. Good night. Thanks for the weirdness. Hey, wouldn't be one of my streams if it wasn't for weirdness, is it? So yes, let's go and say hello to Tots. And see what she's up to with the. I think all you're going to find a lot of horror streamers are just playing a lot of demos at the moment, and the CEOs in their Discord, they've now got a thread, courtesy of moi, for all the demos that we think are good. So I might pick them up from there, but if not, I'll see you Friday, if not Thursday. Cheers, see ya, bye.
That's not right. Yo, Jeff! Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Kasumi, welcome in. Summon Banshee, Salvik, Sky Ashy, welcome in. Death, how was your stream? What were you doing? Were you running some? Were you running some demos? I think.